That's right. Let's
What's
go.
up?
That's it.
We back.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. I really hate it when people say, let's go. That makes me so mad for some reason.
What?
Oh, but have you ever done it?
Yeah.
You don't like the song?
No, like, let's go.
Hold on a second. Guys, hold on 1 second. Because the Workaholics podcast had a whole thing about this very early on in their podcast.
What thing?
About like the let's go and like how it's kind
then
of
we don't
lame.
have to talk about it. But
No,
I
they just
really
no. I want to bring light to their campaign. Let's stop. Let's go.
Okay, I disagree, and can I tell you why? Because of the song. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know.
Let's go.
That shit's good, dude.
You're right.
So
You're right.
let's fucking go. What? It's like at all the sports events. I'll find it.
It's an easy one. I can't remember who it is
We'll
either.
post it, folks. We'll post it.
I'm pretty sure it was on Need for Speed.
The Sundays podcast, y'all check it out.
Eric? It's who?
Lil Jon.
Lil Jon. Okay, that's what I thought.
It's called Let's Go.
And I also believe the East Side
Trick
Boys.
Daddy.
Yeah, yeah, and the East Side Boys. You can't forget about the East Side Boys. But all I'm saying...
No, don't forget about Dre.
You can't forget about Dre, but you also can't forget about the East Side Boys. Without them, Lil Jon would have just been Lil Jon, you know?
Another fryer.
I don't know if that's an argument.
It's an argument, and it's a valid one, okay?
Okay, I'm sure. Yeah. Isn't Lil Jon just Lil Jon, though? Okay.
No. No, he needs the whole band.
Oh.
Well, he needs someone else. Like he needs the East Side Boys. He needs Usher and Ludacris. He needs Ying Yang Twins. He needs
all of them. Yeah.
Otherwise, you just got Little John yelling questions at you. Yeah. And I don't know if you want that.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all Lil Jon fans here. Let's be honest. We love him.
That's true.
And or Chappelle.
I mean,
it's a generational thing.
Definitely.
How can you not like Lil Jon?
I know, right? Like, how could you not like him? And he's I don't know. He seems like the best. He seems like a really cool guy to party with.
Isn't he like a doctor?
All right, we don't have the rights.
Lil Jon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What was that?
Isn't he like a doctor?
No, that's Ken Jeong. That's Ken Jeong.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Actually, I thought that was Elton John.
Elton John is a doctor of a piano.
No, he has a PhD.
Oh, a PhD in penis.
Elton John's also a knight, sir.
That's a gay.
Because he's gay.
Yeah. So meta.
So gay.
Wow.
Right?
Starting out super strong on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You think if I look
Sunday,
up a rapper who's a doctor, only thing I'm gonna get is Dr. Dre.
Okay, yeah. Try it. See what happens. Isn't Flava Flav a doctor too?
Doctor of clocks.
Doesn't Flava Flav have a PhD?
In clocks.
In clocks? Okay.
No, that's Dolly. Salvador.
Salvador?
Yeah.
What is Dr. Dre's
doctor? He does have a doctorate in clocks. He makes them very wonky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like they're spilling or something.
He's the clockiest.
Dopest dope I've ever smoked.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about it.
I will say, it is a pretty cool fucking painting, you know?
Yeah, it's so trippy. Where is it?
Who cares, you know?
Okay.
In Chicago.
I can look it up on my phone right now. I don't need to see it live.
Do you guys want to go to the Art Institute? Oh my god.
We are
farmers.
Doing it all. We're doing it all.
Okay.
Is that how I sounded?
I don't know. It's just what came to
We
my head.
are farmers.
Dun, 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 dun.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. State
But
Farm,
yeah,
you should get it.
No, don't get them, okay? Insurance is a scam, folks, okay? Let's all be
Don't pay your
communists.
taxes either. It's stupid. You know?
Oh, you gotta do my taxes.
Yes, live in the woods.
Folks, April 15th, don't
That's
forget,
That's-
you do need to
Tomorrow.
squirtle your turtle.
Yeah.
Don't forget tomorrow.
You gotta
What?
squirt
Tax
that
day.
turd.
If you're listening right now, do your taxes right now.
Did you get all your taxes?
Literally, actually, pause the podcast. Actually,
Yes.
while you're listening to the podcast, go to TurboTax, hit us up, TurboTax,
Tax.
and use TurboTax to do your taxes.
That's what I used.
That's what I used.
That's
TurboTax.
Look, TurboTax,
what we use
sponsor
after we get
us.
TurboTax.
here. At
I'm
least
into
count my
it.
Taxes.
I feel like that was a cool ad.
It is a cool ad because their name is into it.
TurboTax.
And
Cool
pay
ad.
us.
We're so good at sponsorship.
Yeah.
Well, that's
As
why
someone
we need more
who
to get more practice. So hit us
Yeah.
up. Sponsor us.
Right now,
Hit
we're
us
just
up.
throwing darts at the wall, They're not a sponsor, but I want them to be, like one of those sort of things.
Also, Pizza Hut. Give me your stuffed crust pizza for free.
Unlimited stuffed crust pizza.
I am hungry right now for some cheese, like a mouse. But any sponsor will do. Let's start with TurboTax. 'Tis the season,
Yeah.
Hey, can I
Tis.
switch it up?
You
for
know,
a
I don't
sec?
think I've ever craved cheese before.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I want to talk about
Wait,
cheese
what?
a little bit.
What? Hold on. What did you just say?
What?
Like, I don't think I've ever craved cheese before. Like, I've craved
what?
pizza before, but I don't know if that's the same.
First
Who
of all,
even are
Oh my
you?
God,
first of all,
I could go for a cheddar,
First-
cheddar right now. Like,
first of
no.
all, it's not the same. Definitely not. Secondly, how do you not crave cheese all of the time?
I crave other dairy. I don't crave cheese though.
Cheese is like top tier for me. If somebody's like, if I go to your house and you're like, "Hey, I've got this cheese," it can be basic as shit. The only thing I don't fuck with is American cheese because American cheese is fucking garbage. Also, it's too capitalistic for me. But
There's a time and place for American cheese. Time and place.
I mean,
on a
I-
burger
Time and
only.
place.
On a burger.
Eric is like, only on the 4th of July is it allowed.
That's right. That's the only time I put American
Add an
cheese on my
Applebee's on
burger.
your burger. And
That's because
yeah,
Applebee's
that's
doesn't have anything other than American cheese. That's not like a choice.
They have queso too.
And that's why
Can't-
you don't go to Applebee's. Problem solved.
Yeah.
I almost went there
But,
today
okay.
for lunch.
Applebee's does
Ironically.
still hit it with some bops. Of
You know,
course,
sometimes-
it pulls you in, Eric. It pulls you in.
Sometimes they'll have like Long Island's for $1. And that's kind of worth
Holy
it.
and they won't
Shit,
ID
what?
you for it.
And they will not ID you.
Kids,
That's what happened to
listen
Cassandra
up.
and I.
Kids, listen up.
We were definitely 21, but this lady was like, "Oh, I've seen you here before." We had never been inside that
Never
Applebee's in
stepped
our
a foot.
lives.
But
And
Never
we
been.
went with it. We were like, yeah,
We were
we
like,
know
oh,
you,
yeah.
Sheila.
Yeah.
white people.
Oh,
It
gal.
was like
Sheila.
Carol.
Okay. Correct me with the wrong name still.
I don't know what her name was.
Exactly. And you
That's like
still
a
had to
classic
correct.
that's like
Come
a classic
correct.
waitress name.
Well, it was like an older
Which
lady,
one?
which is why I
Carol?
Both of them. Both of
Shayla.
them.
So we're both right. That's
Shayla.
his favorite thing.
We win. We both win.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving.
Moving
on.
on.
I want to get your guys' opinion on this grilled cheese we have at my job. I think it's
Yes,
too much.
please.
Can
Show
I
me a
eat
video.
it?
Show me the video of you making it.
Yeah.
Eric,
I
why are
wanna
you
see
not
the-
doing cooking
Mm.
videos and posting them?
Yeah, Eric. Why are you wasting time at work and not making fucking food videos. You lazy
Do it at
piece
work.
of shit.
Eric, you could be doubling your income, if not more, by doing it. You're getting paid double at work. While you're at work making shit, take a video of you making that shit and then post it, you making shit.
He's like, I've got 5 shits.
What's
It's
the
a
grilled
smaller-
cheese?
All right, so it's on Italian white bread, but like a loaf. Like a breakfast
Okay,
style
good
loaf.
start.
That's racist.
Maybe.
All breads are delicious.
Italian and white.
All breads matter.
All breads
I guess, like,
matter.
opposed to, like,
Oh my god, hold on. Eric, I'm sorry, but I have to interrupt. I saw a video today where this lady was freaking out in like a Walmart or something. And she's like, Black Lives Matter, my pussy matters. And it's throwing fucking candles onto, like, just breaking candles and just repeating it over and over again. Black Lives Matter, my pussy matters. Like,
Was she white?
yes,
Her name was Karen.
it probably was.
Karen
But
Karenovsky.
god damn it, did I die laughing? Like,
That's classic.
I'll have to see. I think it was on YMH actually, but I'll find it and send it to you.
Beautiful. So it's on white Italian bread. That sounds
White
that sounds
Italian
racist.
bread.
Keep going.
Italian white bread.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
White
mixed up the
side of the
words.
bread. It's fig jam. So like,
Okay.
Ooh.
you
What
had, like-
the fuck?
Already
You ever had, like,
pretentious.
a fig Newton.
It
It's
is.
like the inside of that. Yeah.
Sandwich?
Oh,
A
really, Eric?
shop?
Is that what it is? Is the inside of a fig Newton?
I think I could guess that, Eric.
Higher
Thank
quality,
you.
Higher quality, but
You did not just say that. And you call yourself a chef? Nope, you're knocked down. Michael's now the chef again. He's chef of the group. You guys are always battling for the number one spot.
You guys know fig
You're the
Newtons?
sous chef now. Okay, he's head chef. You're sous chef.
I break fig Newtons and I put them on my bread. On my Italian white bread.
Okay, so you got fig Newtons,
All right, so
bread,
you got Italian white bread and fig Newtons.
Wonder bread. Okay.
fig jam.
Go ahead.
Fig jam, very sweet.
Fig
Very
fig
sweet.
Newtons, got it.
And then on the other side of the bread, like caramelized onions,
Okay, I fuck with that.
also very sweet. And then the cheeses, we've got white cheddar, shredded white cheddar
Mm-hmm.
on one side.
Wait, just
and-
cover your ears.
Why?
Is cheese talk? You might get tempted.
Oh, okay. You're right.
and brie.
You had me at sharp cheddar. What, Eric? Okay. Do you know why they're laughing so hard? I didn't think it was that funny.
It was so stupid. It was so fucking stupid.
It wasn't.
But in the best
Eric,
way.
continue.
God damn it.
Yeah, so
Maybe I had a few drinks, okay?
shredded cheddar on one side and brie on the other side.
That sounds good.
I'd eat
Does
that.
it?
How creamy is the brie, though?
It's that brie is thick.
Is this a cold sandwich?
No, it's a grilled cheese.
because
Yeah. Don't ask such silly questions.
It sounds delicious. I'd love to try it. Can
It's
you
a
bring
melty
one?
cheese.
bring a grilled cheese that's like 4 days old.
Yeah, you will be making that
Yeah, or
the
that.
yurts, because we got yurts,
We ain't
y'all.
got yours.
Yurts in the city. New TV show coming soon to HBO.
It's actually just where homeless people go.
And then we rotate our yurts like we're on vacation.
You guys see people in trash bags trying to steal stuff? They waddle around in trash bags acting like they're a piece of trash.
What?
And they
Never
steal
seen
packages.
What?
What?
I don't think I've ever
What are you
seen
talking
that
about?
before. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Is this a dream you have?
This might be a dream.
No,
You've seen this happen.
it's a
before.
thing. These people are disguising
it
themselves. They're
happen
robbing people.
numerous times.
Are you
Taking
sure this isn't a
packages.
cartoon
You
saw?
son of a bitch, it's real. They've been taking packages from people and they dress up in a trash bag because they can just like stand still and act like a bag of trash.
Like, no
Or
one's
they
gonna
can move
notice.
about and like sneak your Amazon package and then sneak across the street. And everyone's like, is that bag of trash
I
moving?
don't-
Ah, must be the raccoons.
I don't know what
They
your
don't give it to
algorithm.
us.
What is that human wearing a?
I don't know what your
trash
algorithm is like, but like, bro,
Yeah, you should stop
Are
watching
you?
TikToks before
Are
that.
you? Okay. All right. Whatever. What have you?
I don't know what she's talking about.
All right. Well, I'll find it. I'll send it.
all right, everybody, watch out for the trash bag people. They're coming for you.
They might be.
They're coming.
Oh, did you guys see the
60% of the
eclipse?
time, it works
Yeah.
every time.
No,
No.
I couldn't look right at it.
I was at work.
My roommate
I
gave
was
me
at work.
some glasses
too.
when I got home. Yeah, it's like these cool, not the gas station cardboard glasses, but like legit sunglasses.
Yeah, legit eclipse glasses. That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's science.
And you couldn't see anything. Like if you weren't looking at the sun, it was just pitch black. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
And you look at the sun, and it was eclipsing.
Nerd alert!
Yeah.
I saw it indirectly.
There you go.
This is just
That's
your
the one.
Daily sun staring time. It happened to be an eclipse.
Yes.
No, it was indirectly, meaning they had a thing to put the like a circle with shadow.
It was like a piece of paper that you hold up with another paper with like a very small hole, and it somehow acts as a telescope, and you can kind of see the reflection of the sun and the eclipse happening. So you could see it on this piece of paper
Oh, that's
instead of like
cool.
looking at it. So it was like an indirect way to see it, which was pretty cool.
Savannah only had 70% coverage, so there really wasn't
Yeah, I think we were
much.
like 65 or something.
Yeah, I didn't even notice any difference, like because I was
Yeah, it
kind
didn't
of
get
looking
dark or
outside. I didn't
anything.
really notice. Yeah,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there was
Looked
one
super
in
cool here.
2017.
Like
Yeah?
it looked like you were
Yeah.
wearing
The-
sunglasses, but not wearing sunglasses.
there was an eclipse like last year.
The effect looking.
Mm-hmm.
There was an eclipse like last year, and that one was pretty crazy. Like it was pretty dark here. I remember that one
Yeah.
because I remember we were both like, why is it so dark out? Is it gonna storm?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't
And then
know
we were
it
like,
was an
oh yeah,
eclipse?
we forgot. And then we were like, oh yeah, it's an eclipse today. Like it was like one
The
of those
end times are
situations.
coming.
Yes.
There was one, though, in 2017 that we saw here, and it was much more noticeable. Like, it did get darker, and, like, the temperature dropped, and, like, all the insects and animals were, like,
All the insects for sure.
doing weird shit, acting like it's nighttime, crickets,
Yeah.
uproar.
Crickety crackety.
It was interesting.
It's
But it
very
was,
cool.
it was very short-lived.
Mm.
But yeah, I guess it's not going to be a thing for another 20 plus years for certain parts of North America at least.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
so
nuts.
I can wait,
it's nuts.
and hopefully by then I'll be a little more prepared.
It's kind of a wild event. It's nuts that people travel for it and are very
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
are
My
very
brother was
into
gonna
it.
travel for it.
And I do
Do you
like
guys
I very
remember-
much commend that. That's great.
Do you guys remember
Yeah.
Haley's comment?
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it came in like
Eminem's daughter?
1986.
No, there's like some
Is her
comment
name
that
Haley's
came,
Comet?
like in the 90s.
Tell my mother, tell my father. Anybody else? When he said Haley's Comet? No?
Yes.
I don't know. That
Yes.
was not a trigger for me.
It's a really bad fucking, like...
It's called Haley's Comet.
No. I don't actually remember what it was called.
It's called Haley's Comet.
But it's by, I think it's by Theory of a Dead Man, if that tells you anything.
Doesn't.
Yeah, very bad.
there for that.
It's very bad dad rock.
Oh,
Who doesn't love dad
that's
rock?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dave
Yeah.
Matthews Band?
No, like a little. It's like dad rock who listened to
Was it
like
I feel like it might have been,
80s like Motley
Daughtry?
Crue and shit like that. Like my dad loved that shit. I'm pretty sure it was Theory of a
Daughtry?
Dead Man.
Daughtry's mom rock.
Yeah, Daughtry's
Oh,
mom
yeah,
rock.
yeah. Nickelback is still
Yeah.
around. How? Okay, can I say that Nickelback is the equivalent in my eyes to Nicolas Cage?
Funny that they both had nickel
What
in their
does that
name.
mean? How does that work? What do you mean
Because-
by that?
Say more.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah, okay.
Shinedown.
This is like
It's
standardized test,
Shinedown.
right?
Oh, it's Shinedown.
Nickelback is to music
Same thing.
as Nicolas Cage is to movies.
But I don't know. It could be argued.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage.
I don't actually. Here's the thing.
Come on, it makes sense.
I actually understand what she's trying to say. Because Nickelback does have a couple of tracks that you're like, I'm going to sing this every single time. That doesn't necessarily mean you like it, but when it comes on, you're kind of like, I'm singing it, you know? However, and
No,
Nicolas
not for
Cage
me.
has movies that are pretty fucking bad, but you're still like, if it's on, I'll watch it.
Like what? Like what? Name one.
Like National Treasure.
Thank you. Thank you so goddamn much.
I don't know
No,
about
they
that.
are equivalent in that you never want to hear either of those things ever in your goddamn life. It's trash. It's trash.
I mean, okay, I can see it because they both attract like an older man type. You know, like who's
Oh,
seen
you
Nicolas
would
Cage
be
movies?
surprised the people who I know who just love Nick Cage. They call him Nick Cage. NIC. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. And then
Through God, all things are possible, so jot that down.
and then you have people trying to go to Nickelback concerts and inviting you.
They didn't. There was a
Excuse
couple that
me?
invited us.
I straight up said, that's a funny joke. That's real funny. And they were like, no,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
serious. And I was like, well, it was nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
have
right.
fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
See you never.
See you later.
Sorry about it.
Here's the thing, though. I never made it as a wise man.
Fuck off.
Oh my god.
Fuck right off.
God.
All right. Moving on.
I don't know if I'd be able to handle that if someone was seriously.
I could
asking me to
not
see
go.
Nickelback.
Oh no, it was funny. Like they even tried to like pull me, and they were like, "Oh, I bet Mike would go." I'd be like, "No." I was like, "No, absolutely not. I would never."
No.
Like
They
Not in front of my
were
girlfriend.
trying so hard to convince us, and
Yeah.
we were like, "Are you?"
I would rather drop.
I was like,
dead.
wait, this isn't a joke. Like, people don't do this ironically. This
Yeah.
is for real.
People do this for real?
This
Okay.
isn't
yeah.
a funny little thing that hipsters are doing. Like, this is.
I'm getting a
People
call.
like-
Imagine Nickelback concerts are just a group of hipsters. Just
Bunch of
watching
here
it
ironically.
ironically. Yeah.
I'm here ironically.
But all singing along to every single word.
Yeah.
Ironically.
I can see that.
They've all got fedoras on.
Scarves.
All ironic.
Gross. Isn't it ironic?
Ugh.
No, it's not, Alanis. You don't know
Alanis,
shit
you
about
bitch.
irony.
Get over there with your scarf.
Yeah.
And guitar. Okay. Wow.
She's got one hand in her pocket.
Masturbating. Because it's the new fashion. Did you guys
It's
see
a-
that little diddle pocket?
Yeah,
You got a little diddle pocket now. Isn't that fun?
I'm sorry,
Isn't that
what?
great?
You can diddle wherever you be.
You didn't see the diddle
Isn't
pocket?
that what a snuggie is?
I never thought of it that way, but
That is fucking brilliant. Thank you.
I hope
Thank you.
I
We'll
hope
be
we
getting
see a
a couple
hobo
of
in a
those.
a homeless man in a snuggie.
Oh.
Because that's better.
Yeah, it's better.
It's unhoused.
Unhoused? Fuck that. That's trash. That's a stupid fucking name. How?
Street urchins?
Yes, that's better.
Street urchins.
Street rats.
Call them transients.
Okay. that's a good-
Just a dude in a snuggie just jerking off on the train in Chicago.
Ugh.
Like that would fucking be.
Isn't that just the
Great.
city life at its finest?
That's
Ugh,
actually
I
happened
crave
to my
it.
mom.
I miss.
I saw a homeless man just straight jerking off next to a tower in the middle of fucking Michigan Street.
Michigan
Yeah,
Ave.
But oh my
Yeah, that's the
God.
one.
Michigan Street? Get out of here, you fucking Indiana farm boy.
I don't.
Ah,
all right,
wait.
all right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's been
Ducks
fucking.
and sheep.
I'm sorry. It's been 10 years since I've been to Chicago. My bad.
Don't aid
Oh
yourself.
wow,
Yeah,
has
you're
it
right.
really?
Fuck's
It's been 10
sake.
years.
God.
It hasn't been 10
Eric's
years.
younger than you at this point.
It hasn't
For
been 10
fuck's sake.
I'm the youngest one here.
But it's close.
I got the best youngest spirit.
Eric, you're literally breaking from the
Spirit.
inside out.
Eric, that comment is exactly.
A youthful thing
Eric-
to say.
Any medical evidence to back that up?
Very
like
youthful.
you're about to be a bionic man. You know that you're about to be the $6 million man. Okay.
He's about to be RoboCop.
Hold the phone.
Yeah.
Folks,
Robo Eric.
what is this blazer?
Blazer? What are you talking about?
Is that a
Laser.
woman's blazer, Eric?
What are you talking about?
No, it's a flannel.
It's just a sweatshirt, jacket. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That looks like a woman's
It's
blazer.
no one does.
Eric, you look like. Okay. Well,
You
now
look
it looks
feminine.
like a hoodie.
You look
Cassandra?
feminine.
Before it
No.
looked like
It's
a
Because
woman's
it had like
blazer.
a weird like fold,
You
so it
looked-
looked like lapels.
You look like you had some shit to say.
And I'll tell you another thing.
It's cut. You are a little blurry, and no, it's not the drinking, folks. Okay.
Cassandra?
Would you quit Wayne's
Sure.
World?
Do I look
David
okay
Byrne.
now?
It's Sundays, y'all.
It's been a rough day, okay, folks. Sometimes
Eric,
we
are you
have
gonna
rough
get a
days,
haircut?
okay.
Yeah, sometimes
This
Sundays
is
are
Mr.
hard.
Rogers now. Let's just take a breath. Everything's okay.
You take a breath. Eric, are you getting a haircut? Yes or no?
Why?
Wow,
Everyone
that
needs
was off
haircuts.
pod. That was
Everybody
off pod.
needs-
Why we got to talk about it now?
Because I'm looking at his hair now, and I'm like, wow, that's so long.
Smoke weed till you
Is it?
die.
It
I
is
wish it was
long,
longer.
yes. Oh, okay.
Eric, you should get braids.
You should
Then
go back
leave
to
it.
dreads,
Yeah.
bro. I want to
Go
see
to
baby
dreads,
dread Eric
yeah.
again.
Oh yeah.
I want to see baby
You've
dread
got
Eric
long enough
again.
hair. You've got long enough hair for it now,
No,
Eric.
there's
You
a
can
different
start
texture
dreading
now.
it.
It's just not the same texture.
Okay. Oh, you know what
Are
you
you
should
just
do?
gonna let it free?
You should flat iron it so you look like Cat Williams.
And another thing.
He's so nuts, dude. Like, you do not want to be associated with him right now. He's
True.
off the chain, baby.
Also,
I think that's a compliment.
you should listen. You should listen to Dan Soder do his Cat Williams impression because it's really good.
You know what? You're so obsessed with
I like
Danny
Dan Soder.
Sodes.
I like Dan
Y'all,
Soder.
everyone looks like Danny Sodes, okay? If you
Shout out to Dan Soder. He's great. He's a great comedian.
you-
Go look him up.
don't fucking get up in the mic like that.
Isn't it?
That's so
Isn't it the guy
rude.
from Nickelodeon?
No, that's Schneider. Schneider versus Soder.
I thought it was.
That's fucking great.
Danny
Eric!
Schneider.
Oh, Eric coming in with the zingers. Thank
That
you.
wasn't even good.
But zingers, the little
Zinger.
Debbie snacks,
Oh yeah, those are good.
those are
I
good.
fuck with those.
What
Are
flavor?
they little Debs?
The red
Chocolate.
coconuts all day.
Of course.
No.
What?
Chocolate all
Are
day.
you a monster?
Chocolate every day
The
of the
pink
week.
ones?
homie.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding
No,
me?
fuck those.
Look, as long as it's not the lemon, I will allow it. Okay. This is Candyland, and it's my land, and I
you're
just
making me
allow or
hungry.
don't allow certain things.
And the
Caramel
pink
fudge,
ones
fine.
are the most
Pecan
candy out of all of
sandies.
them.
All right, I'll allow it, but lemon, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
If you think you're fucking candy or fucking dessert, get the fuck
yeah.
out.
Lemon can suck a
you
dick.
piece of shit. Lemon.
Yeah.
But you are nice
Oh,
on
shit.
a summer
Don't be
day,
lemon.
lemonade.
Only lemonade.
A dessert? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You're not a dessert, bitch. You're a fucking lemon. Get the fuck out, you tart motherfucker. Unacceptable.
Okay.
Strong
Anyway,
feelings.
hashtag
Lemons killed her.
lemons
family.
ain't shit.
Yeah.
She's allergic,
Lemons are-
actually.
Lemons are alright.
I love lemons. I actually love
Lemons-
lemons.
Lemons
I
are
just
reverse limes, dude.
I don't understand why people want to put fruit into their dessert and act like it's fine when chocolate's the only acceptable thing. I don't get it. I find it rude. I find it rude. I find it rude and unacceptable. That's just me. That's just me.
What about caramel?
Love it. Of course. Amazing.
What about vanilla?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
But does it have chocolate on it?
All of that
What
is
about,
great
like,
and fine.
Like parfait. Like
What about
fruit
nuts?
And like whipped cream and
Parfait is very
Granola.
good. That's fine. That's great. I'm just saying you cannot have the thing about a parfait is if you don't have a drizzle of chocolate even, what the fuck are you doing?
I
That's
think
the
most
whole point of a parfait.
don't come with chocolate.
Then don't even talk to me.
Is there chocolate in the granola or like if there's not any ounce of chocolate in that, like why are you even exactly like why are we even having this conversation?
That makes all the difference.
This is a waste of time. Please eat
Honey
chocolate.
in the granola.
No,
I do like honey.
I do like
it's
honey.
not
Okay.
Peanut butter and
cocoa.
honey sandwiches.
I want cocoa.
Cacao.
Peanut butter and honey, bro? And you're not throwing chocolate chips on that?
Yeah, you gotta have
Bro.
it with chocolate.
Bro.
Just the peanut butter and honey.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Chocolate
You're a
for
sociopath.
life.
You're a fucking sociopath.
Chocolate and peanut butter, always.
I mean, if you're feeling like
Always.
rich,
Always.
throw some bacon on there.
Ew, no.
Okay,
Why would
that-
you say that?
Okay, that changes
No.
things. That
I'm
does change
actually
things for me,
not
and
in-
I am more inclined
I
to it.
am-
I am.
I'm
but
not into chocolate covered bacon.
There's
I'm
no
not either.
chocolate.
Ew.
No chocolate.
It's
peanut
honey,
butter, and
bacon, peanut butter.
No.
That I
ew,
can
no.
fuck with.
I'd have to try it.
That I can fuck with.
But I'll say this:
No
I
to
typically no, I love bacon, but I don't want.
No bacon.
I'm typically not a bacon and sweet type of person.
Well,
I
the
am
Elvis
not a
is
bacon
just if you
person.
throw bananas on it.
What? You don't like bacon?
I
Peanut
don't
butter,
like bacon.
banana, bacon, and honey.
Jess, that's insane.
Oh,
I gotta be in the mood for it, and I'm never in the
What?
mood for it.
No.
Bacon is
You
literally
Okay.
one of my
bacon?
favorite.
How do
things
you
in
get in the
world.
mood? Do you need some like
Wah,
Marvin
wah,
Gaye?
wah, wah.
I'll tell you how I get in the mood for bacon. I have to get really drunk and I have to crave that grease and
Okay,
salt.
done, done and done, baby.
I hope,
will
I
get
hope,
you drunk.
Well, I hope you're craving it when I make biscuits and gravy because I'm using bacon grease and sausage grease.
That's fine, but like I like sausage. I don't really care for bacon.
Well, we're having bacon.
Well, that's gonna
also.
change,
All right.
and you don't have a choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Also,
Folks, tune in. We have a lot coming.
we have a lot coming.
Sorry,
we
I'm
do.
sorry.
We have a lot
That's-
coming on.
What she said.
Guys, I'm getting old, and also I think death is calling me.
What the fuck, Michael? Why do you say that?
I mean, that's
What does
true.
that mean?
He's old rickety crickets now, y'all.
Are you getting your
he
shoulder
can't
replaced?
walk.
No,
dude.
not that. But I'll say this: we went to my friend Kalin, who I dropped our track "Unbelievable" with. Go check that out. But he played a show last weekend at the Ogden Theater. Big deal. Played with Trip Street, who's also like, rising up. Pretty big name at this point. He opened for him. First up. So we had to get there, early and all this. And I couldn't make it through the whole show. I had to leave.
Mean, Michael?
I had to leave because I felt like I was gonna pass out at one point.
Like you were so
And-
tired, or
No,
you
like
just
I
had too many drugs?
No, maybe, but what I don't know. Like I just all of a sudden felt like I was gonna like
I
pass
think
out.
it was we had been standing for a while. Standing,
There aren't any seats.
drinking,
Mm.
other substances involved, smoking, and at a certain point, I think he was just like,
Did you
Ugh.
lock your knees?
"That's what I asked."
That's the thing is like I kept trying to like move to like make sure I wasn't locking my knees. So like I don't feel like I was. And here's the thing is like it's happened a couple of times now where I've gone to a show and like I've had to leave early because I felt like I was gonna pass out. I just gotta leave. The other thing is I wear earplugs because my ears are very important to me at this point in my life, and I already know that my ears are not as good as they could be because of shows and things like
Special,
that.
music earplugs you can get.
Yeah, I have high fidelity earplugs that I use. They're called Eargasm. Check them out.
Oh. Okay.
They do give you orgasms.
Yeah, I come a lot
when you put them in your ear,
which is nice, but
immediately.
also annoying.
Yeah, for
when I'm
public
trying
work.
to watch a show, I'm like, a lot. It's a little annoying.
yeah.
People
I bet
around
that's-
me
yeah.
find it uncomfortable as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
I know I would.
Yeah. So I don't know if that like threw off like the last couple of times I've wondered if it like threw off my like equilibrium because I've had them in for so long that like it's like making me feel a little weird. But I don't know. And to tie this into Death is calling me. The other morning, I'm leaving for work, and legitimately, it's 5:30 in the morning. 5:30. Okay? I want to stress this.
That's like 8:30 my time, Michael. So
Right.
I'm like awake by then.
I understand, but it's 5:30 here, Jess. Nobody is on your time here.
Yeah, I know.
I lock the door, click, pull my key out. As I pull my key out, I hear down the hallway, "Hey." I look down the hallway. There's nothing there. Nothing. I even stare down the hallway for a couple seconds. I look at each individual door, wondering if somebody's like poking their head out, like trying to like get my attention for some weird shit, right? Like nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Huh.
So
Could
I'm
it
old.
have been like?
I'm old
Could
and
it
death
have
is
been
calling
like
me.
your? Could it have been like your neighbor just standing too close to the door? That
So
happens a lot.
Cassandra brought that up, but again, it's 5:30. It's 5:30. Most people aren't up.
Michael?
Most people aren't up at 5:30.
Half of us
Be
are up
surprised.
at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up at 5 for work.
But are you shouting or not shouting, but are you saying, "Hey," down a hallway?
Maybe.
Also, who's saying "hey" in their own house? Who's saying "hey" in their own house?
Maybe
he was
like that's
listening
the
to
way they wake
Ramones.
up.
Okay.
Or that.
Hey,
A bit of a preface. Michael, this is not the first seemingly paranormal experience Michael has encountered here at this apartment that we are living in. I have had some, I wouldn't say encounters. I've had some feelings and some vibes that I've felt personally here. And somewhat more so doing like the haunted tours, especially during the beginning times of doing the haunted tours. And I thought maybe I had brought some things back, maybe some things followed me. However, pretty much almost, I would say almost as soon as we moved in, we started getting some weird vibes here. And Michael just seems to have more distinct encounters. I think I'm really good at justifying things. I will justify it as much as I can before I am like, okay, well, it must be
is it
a paranormal
justifying,
thing.
or are you gaslighting yourself?
Oh, I could very much be doing that, absolutely. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have noticed in our apartment that it's very susceptible to noise. So we are like our windows are right on the street. Like we are on the 4th floor. So we are elevated, but people walking on the street, it's very vivid what they're saying when even if our windows are closed at times, if they're loud enough, you can hear a conversation and they're just walking by. So there's that. Our walls can be thin depending on the room you're in our apartment. You can hear our neighbors. You can hear below us. Now, the weird thing is our floor is the top floor and we always hear footsteps above us. Not constantly, but like.
No, it's constant.
It's so often where it's never during the day where you're like, maybe there's people working on the roof. Maybe someone's up there checking some shit out, maintenance, whatever. No, it's always weird hours of the night, late night, after 10 p.m. It seems like it's coming from above us, which again, we're the top floor.
We're the top floor.
Now, of course, yeah, we have a roof, but it's not like we have like a rooftop anything.
Yeah.
Like it's not a
Mm-mm.
public access type of situation. Like it's
Right.
you shouldn't be on the roof unless you're maintenance, basically. So
Hmm.
now I've also, again, my justification or gaslighting, I don't know, whatever. I think it's easy to um misplace where you're hearing that sound. Like because sometimes I'm like, "Oh, maybe someone's on the street. No one's on the street talking. Maybe it's the neighbor below me and their window's open and my window's open." So like because of how close our windows are to each other, cuz we're like, stacked basically. I can hear a conversation from the tenants below me essentially. And so because of that, it becomes very hard to distinguish where a sound is coming from. And so if I'm hearing footsteps above me, I'm like, "Oh, maybe I'm just like, in a weird space and it's actually footsteps below me because we have creaky floors. Like
I'll
our
also
apartment's
say
creaky."
that like you can kind of hear people walking in the hallway and shit,
Hmm.
like in our apartment at
And it
times.
and it seems like they're in our apartment,
Yeah, it's
even though
super
it's the
weird.
hallway like outside our apartment. It feels
Yeah.
like it seems like it would be inside. And same with like our neighbor's door. Anytime he goes in and out of his apartment, it sounds like it's coming in and out of our apartment because our doors are literally like parallel, like right on top, like not, yes, like these are door, like on the walls because we're both at a corner. So our doors are really close and it just,
Oh, I
the
see what you're saying.
sounds, like there's not a lot of insulation with our walls, so every sound is very noticeable and it can be very hard to distinguish the location of that sound.
Mhm.
Which again, when I'm hearing random sounds at weird hours of the night, I am like, "Oh, maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's people below us, maybe it's people next to us, maybe it's someone on the street." Like I have all these justifications, whereas I think Michael is more, I don't know, open to it maybe,
I wouldn't say open. I just think
or just,
sensitive is
yeah,
the word
more
for me, I
sensitive.
think. And also like when I hear like footsteps above us, I'm like, no, those are fucking footsteps above us. Like like I'm like there's no way that like it sounds like that from like a different floor or even outside our like hallway. I'm like it sounds like it's right above us. But I'm also like whatever it is, it's above us. I don't give a shit. Like I'm going to sleep. Like
Okay, you can take that approach.
I'm always just
but like
justifying things. And I'm like, "Oh, there's a science behind it. Oh, it's because
Well,
of
it's
this.
because it's like
Oh,
make
it's
it make
because
sense.
this."
right.
Exactly.
And that's what
Yeah.
I typically try to do. Like there's been a couple of times where I thought I saw like a shadow and then like I turned and then there's nothing and I'm just like, oh, it must have been like like I maybe like my hair is like kind of in the way and
Oh yeah, for sure.
whatnot.
I've
You know
had
what I
that
mean?
before.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, so I try and justify as well, but like that hay was, I don't know how to describe it. Like it wasn't muffled through a door. Like it felt like it was just down the hall from me. Like it didn't it felt like it was there with me, not next to me, way down the hall, but like not muffled to the point of being like through like a door. You know what I mean? Like it felt like it was open space, but from a distance.
The
That's how it
thing
sounded.
I find very interesting about this is that it's not your first encounter with something in this building. And I wonder if you do have some sensitivity, you know, with maybe the paranormal or something.
I
Because you have,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, because I will say I've had experiences like we've talked about areas in our apartment where we feel vibes, if you will. Like we have a hallway that we feel like has some shit. Our bedroom closet has some shit, and
we keep our door wide open, by the
Mhm,
way.
mhm. And our like dining room, if you will, has some shit because every time we're like where the fridge is, like our kitchen has kind of two entries. So like one entry is like to the dining room,
And one goes to the hallway.
and one goes to the hallway. So when you're in your kitchen, the fridge is right by the dining room area. So when you're like looking in the fridge, it's very easy to, I don't know, catch a glimpse of something. Like Michael said, like, oh, it must be like a piece of hair or something I'm catching. But we both have noticed it in that area while we're like looking in the fridge, getting something out of the fridge.
I've also had it on the opposite side, which is in like towards the hallway, where I'm like cutting something up or something on the counter, and then like in the corner of my eye, I'm just like, "What the fuck is that?" And I look, and then there's nothing, but like I'm like, my hair is pulled back. Like I don't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I don't know what I would be catching.
They live in
You
the
also
periphery.
can't trust your peripheral view. Like peripheral view
Right.
is just your brain.
That too,
filling
yeah.
in.
I know that's the other thing is like how much of it is just like I don't know me. Maybe I like moved my head a little bit, and like that made the peripheral like have this weird shadow cast in that side. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
just
I
like
don't know. I also
we've
heard a
never
laugh
had
once.
this. Yeah, that was creepy. We've never had, like, we've lived in 3 different places now here in Colorado, and we've never had this type of, um, again, seemingly paranormal activity. Uh, and we've lived in very different locations, different, towns around Denver, apartment, townhome, apartment, whatever. And this is the first time I feel like he has specifically seen stuff, not seen stuff, but encountered stuff. Like
Just
it
weird
seems
things that I
more,
can't
it
explain.
seems like it's auditory for you. But I also think, when we moved here is when I really started taking on these haunted tours, and I was getting more involved with those. And I am
Yeah, I remember
curious if that might have contributed to some stuff. However, I will also say, like, it is an old building. We're in
We're in one of the oldest parts
like
of Denver.
yeah, like smack dab middle of Denver, if you will. Which is, yeah, all of the buildings around here are very old, very
Creepy.
yeah, a lot of people have been through here. It's an apartment building. It looks like a fucking school from the outside. Like it's weird. Um but I have had weird feelings. Like I remember when I was practicing lines for the tour alone, I got weird feelings talking about certain stories. And I had to stop and like turn on the TV and like watch something because I like freaked myself out and was like, I don't know, I feel like something's here. I just feel like I'm talking about these really horrific events and these
Yeah.
spirits who are now haunting these spaces because of these horrific events. And like we don't know the whole story, but I'm also like in my apartment trying to like memorize these lines. And I just remember feeling these weird vibes because Michael was like doing something else. He was not home. And I was like, ooh, I can't do this right now. Like I had to, turn on the TV, turn on all the lights, make a bunch of noise, like have a show on, have a funny show on or something because I got so freaked out about it. And that happened a couple times. And I've noted, like, I think, again, you get more auditory, like,
I don't know because I've also had a lot of like that, like
sensations.
weird visuals. Like Eric said, you can't always trust your peripherals, but like it's not like I have that peripheral thing and then I just like, you know, like the vibe or whatever like goes away. Like I definitely am like, okay, like whatever's here needs to fucking go now. Like, you know, like that sort of like feeling. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. Like I've had like 2 auditory things. The one hey, which was like last week. And I went right back into our apartment, by the way, because I have to walk downstairs. Well, I don't have to, but it's either the elevator or stairs, which basically leads me right out to my car. So I take the stairs, but it's kind of a creepy stairwell. So I walked right back into our apartment, and then I like kind of like woke Cassandra up. She was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "It was weird." And then like just explained kind of you know what happened, and I was just like, I just need like a couple of minutes, and I took a couple of minutes, and then I was like, all right, I gotta go. I was like, I gotta go to work, but yeah, creepy enough that I was just like, it was literally like me. I like legitimately click, pulled my key out. Hey, I like looked down the hallway, stare down the hallway for a second, and then go.
Nope.
I'm just gonna walk back inside. I'm not dealing with this.
Do you guys, are you interested in cleansing your space at all?
I mean, we have sage.
We have. I've definitely saged the whole space when we moved in. I've done it since. Especially around the time I was doing my lines and stuff. I did it a lot because like that time especially like I picked up my sage and burned it, turned on all the lights and was like, okay, it's all
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I personally don't feel anything like malignant. Like I don't
Malignant.
feel
Malevolent.
malevolent.
That's the one.
Malignant means that it's
Malignant
not
means like
cancerous.
it's, yeah. Malevolent.
Well, it's also malignant.
Maybe it's not. It probably isn't cancerous either.
Yeah, malevolent. Uh now I'm all thrown off from that.
You could say
But
malicious. That one works too.
um I will say though, in our bedroom I also feel a weird vibe. Um and again, I also know I watched a lot of fucking movies where these ideas have been implanted in my mind.
Right.
But weird shadows in the corner. We get a lot. I mean, we have windows. We actually have a lot of windows, which is fucking fantastic and great in an apartment. Like, who doesn't love a lot of windows? But because of that, it does create a lot of creepy shadows at night. Because we do live in the city, so there are a lot of street lights and city lights and apartment lights and whatnot.
There's also a parking lot right across
Mhm.
the street, and it's sort of elevated, so that light gets in. Even though we're on the 4th floor, like that light like will come through, and you're just like, "What the fuck is that light about?" And
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, you have to like remind yourself," which can also
Yeah.
have like weird like shadows and things like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's just bizarre.
but yeah, it's kind of a creepy place, but again, not like crazy creepy.
I mean, we do have like you walk if you open our door from our apartment into the hallway, it is like the Shining hallway. Like it is very creepy.
Yeah, it's
Like
pretty
you look down
Take a picture.
and it's just a creepy long fucking hallway with dark carpet.
I'll try to take a picture tomorrow morning at 5:30.
Oh my god, there's
Yes,
gonna be
do
so many
it.
orbs. It's gonna be so
Yeah.
creepy.
And
We
I'm
have
gonna be
two.
like, I hate my life. Why did I do this?
You should take a video of like your walk down to your car. That's what you
there
should do. That's what you should do.
I'm just like
Yeah.
sprinting down the stairs.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. It's wild.
Yeah. Interesting spot.
But anyway.
So, is it
Oh shit!
It's about to.
I think it's about damn time.
Yeah, I think there's one more
Start
thing
it
I
off.
mention though. Our next
What's that?
show is gonna be
The
live
show
from Chicago.
live from
together.
New York. It's Saturday night.
We'll be in the chai, and y'all will be watching.
All of us
The
together.
next time you see us, we'll all be together in Chicago, finally reunited. It's going to be a really good show. You don't want to miss it.
Don't
Plus,
wanna
we
miss
have
it.
a lot of special things up our sleeves that you don't want to miss either. It's going to be really amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
So many sleeves.
It's gonna be
y'all.
fun. It's gonna be fun. We're excited. Let's start with.
It's Jeff.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jess.
It's Jeff.
I basically I was just gonna reiterate that the next time you see us that we'll be in Chicago and we'll all be reunited, and we'll be together, and it's it's like what, like 6 years in the making, 5 years in the making, so it's it's a long time, so we deserve this. We are going to have a lot of fun. We're going to spend too much money, but it'll be cool.
Yeah, and that's
And,
what makes America great, you know?
Again,
Again.
Exactly.
So just stay tuned, because it's going to be a really great time. It's going to be a really great reunion, and we definitely want you to be a part of it as well. I'm going to throw it over to Eric.
We knew it.
Eric!
Yeah, it's springtime. Weather's warming up. Eclipses are happening. Or not happening, depending on where you live. But
Through God, all things are possible, so jot that down.
yeah, things are feeling better. Things are looking up. Things aren't as dark as they seemed a few months ago during the winter. So let's be grateful that it's not the winter anymore.
Yeah, we
Well
don't
said,
want it to
Eric.
be winter.
Exactly.
Well said.
Yeah, so Michael?
Yeah.
Michael!
New track is doing pretty well. Keep listening to it. Over 400 listens so far, so keep on keeping on that. Excited for Chicago, obviously. Can't wait for y'all to see what we got in store for you. And also, even though I'm about to die soon, it seems like Chicago will be one. It'll be fun while it lasts until I die. It'll be cool. So,
Shut up.
Cassandra.
Shut up.
Cassandra?
All right. Weird. Yeah, happy eclipse season, y'all. Also
It's science.
looking forward to the old Chicags. Really can't wait. I
No one says that.
am just ecstatic. You know what? Go fuck yourself. I take it back. I won't go. I'm not going. But no, it will be fun. I'm stoked.
Go fuck yourself.
But also I
should
do
call
want
it
to
the
take
lowest
this
down with you.
opportunity to let y'all know that you need to be listening more, okay?
That makes all the difference.
It truly does. We are such a self-absorbed fucking society, okay? Take a minute, have some goddamn curiosity, and listen to your fellow neighbor. And if you don't, then do not be vomiting all over them with your fucking bullshit, okay?
You can't sit with us!
Is that literal or
Oh.
figurative?
Both.
It's both.
Both?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just please be aware of the vibes, okay, people?
Be aware of the
We are
vibes.
vibe people. We feel the vibes
And
and
we
we
want
can
'em.
tell the vibes. So if your vibe's off, then can you please just listen to that and act accordingly?
Did I stutter?
Um And yeah, so listening goes a long way, folks. Let's do some more listening and active listening. Let's be a little more curious. Okay.
Does that make me crazy?
What do you
All
mean
right,
by
y'all. Well,
There's an encryption.
that's it, folks.
You have to figure it out. Thanks for tuning in. Cassandra, hit him with
Yeah,
it.
that's my line. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. I will be doing the soundboard next week, so listen up, JK. But folks, the next episode is a really, really special one, so be sure to tune in. We are gonna be coming live from New York. I'm just kidding, y'all.
The other New York.
We will be together
The
though.
better New York.
We all will be reunited, and that is going to be really special. So be sure to tune in, y'all. We are so pumped to give you such a special release next week or the week after. We don't know yet. We don't know.
Not next week. Not next week.
But it will be coming up shortly. So stick around, y'all. You won't want to miss this one. We have a special surprise. So
Yeah.
we
but
will see y'all then.
We taking a week off.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
true.
All right.
All right, y'all.
See you
Again,
later.
hit us up,
Bye.
subscribe, like us, share the Sundays podcast on all your socials. Tune in, y'all, because we got a lot more posts coming for you. And just want to reiterate again, TurboTax sponsor us, the Sundays podcast at gmail.com. You can email us and we will get in cahoots. Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. We cannot wait.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Can't wait to see y'all next time. Special ep.
Bye.
Peace and blessings.
Bye.
Thanks, y'all.